Hello. So when I was in college, one of the things that I learned how to do, because this was a time of exploring different subjects and spending your parents' money. So what I did was I took a diving class with some of my friends. They said, "Hey, let's go learn how to dive." So we took the course, which is just a couple of days, and we went diving. And with this instructor, this guy named Andy, he wasn't going to school, but he was living in the dorm and he was giving classes. The big, tall, strapping, fish-looking guy. And so we all decided after a few dives in the area in Florida, where I was living on the west coast, Tampa. So we go out to Clearwater, go diving. And it's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So we all decided to take a trip to Key West. So we drove down to Key West, which was about a 4-hour drive, and we took 2 cars. I went with Clarice and Olivier, who were 2 French people, and our other friend Monica, who was Romanian. She went, so it was an international trip, right? She went with Andy. And we drove down there, we went diving, and it was great. We hung around the Keys and got drunk and went to Sloppy Joe's and acted like Ernest Hemingway and did all that good stuff. That night, though, we were camping, and we only had 2 tents. And so they decided to divide it up by gender, which was a big disappointment to everybody. And so the guys were in one tent, and this made Andy really nervous. He's like, this is like a single tent. There's going to be 3 of us in there. And how should we sleep? And I said, I don't know, we'll just go to sleep, right? And Olivier, in the meantime, is like, I will take off my pants. He goes, "No, Olivier, put your shorts on." "No, you must be free. It is free, right?" And he said, no. So he's sitting on one side, and then I was on the other side of the tent, praying. And Andy decided to sleep the other way so that his feet were at our heads so that we didn't accidentally snuggle. I don't know why he wanted his groin closer to us, but that's the way it was. And Andy was like I said, he was a sailor guy. He'd been teaching diving, and so I noticed that he wasn't 8-toed, but he was 9-toed. He lost 1 toe. And I thought that would be a great story. I said, "God, Andy, you only have 9 toes. What happened?" He said, "I dropped a knife." So, it wasn't. No, I expected like a struggle with Moby Dick or something, right? All right, so we went diving. We had a great time. We got to know each other. We got to know each other so well that I started dating Clarice, and that was good. And Clarice was great. She loved to dive, except she got seasick every time we went out in the boat. Every time she got seasick. She goes, "I love everything about diving except for the water," right? And eventually she went back to France, and over the years I kept contact with Monica, and we would tell stories together, which was great, right? This event is fantastic because we would go out together, we still go diving, and then we moved to Virginia, which is close to nothing. So we weren't able to continue to dive, but we started seeing each other, and that was great. So not only did I learn how to dive, and not only did I get this great, terrible story about a toe, but I got to sleep with everybody on that trip, which makes it the greatest camping trip of all.